Díomh Góride tá onóthas orm a bhí live in you. I'm delighted that you could join us for this evening of St. Patrick's Day special. This time last year, I was back in Dublin with colleagues organising ministerial events around the world to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. And then COVID hit. And we were shocked to see events cancelled all around the world. And it was a very different St. Patrick's Day and a very sad St. Patrick's Day. A lot of us thought we could do a big Bloomsday to compensate just a couple of months later. That didn't happen. We thought maybe we could do something special around Halloween, and again, that was cancelled. And here we are a year later with a virtual St. Patrick's Day. And again, we're missing a lot of the great events celebrated around the world for our national holiday. But it's also a time of hope. Vaccines are being rolled out, and we genuinely believe and hope that we'll have a proper St. Patrick's Day next year. But for this year, the heart of St. Patrick's Day is thinking about our Irish ancestry, about the great Irish story, about the 70 million immigrants around the world, people who have Irish parents, Irish grandparents, deeper ancestry than that even, recall Ireland and the pride they have on their ancestry. Here in Canada, we think about the Irish who came here, the fishermen first to Newfoundland, then early immigrants in the 17th and 18th centuries. We think about the incredible Canadian welcome for the Irish famine victims arriving here, Toronto, Montreal and elsewhere, starving, sickened. Canadians looked after them, gave them a home and welcomed them. Today, the Irish community in Canada, 4.5 million strong, 1.1 out of every 7 Canadians is actually of Irish ancestry. And we can see in the celebration of St. Patrick's Day a great pride in that heritage. Again, when COVID hit, it was really fantastic to see the Irish organisations right across Canada, Ottawa, Montreal, Toronto, Calgary, Vancouver, pivot to offer services to the Irish community who had been impacted by COVID, offering relief and support, camaraderie and contact, really important in this time of social isolation with COVID. So there's great strength in the Irish community, there's great strength in Irish heritage. This is a time for us to come together, celebrate our Irishness, and we're going to do that this evening. We're going to have a special message for the Irish in Canada from the Taoiseach. We're going to have a cultural programme, and I hope you enjoy the time with us. I'd like you to check out Ireland.ie, which is a great resource of Irish material. And we all look forward to the time when we get back to the real normal and we can visit Ireland, the places we love there, and we can see Irish people come to Canada. We can make contact again with our friends and family. So for this evening, again, welcome. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you a bit later. Thank you. It is now my pleasure and honour to introduce Untitled Chapter Martin.
Thank you, Ambassador. And I would like to wish you and everyone in Canada a very happy St. Patrick's Day. A Cardi Gael is a Cardi Galéir. Lá specialte lá éile Pádraig, de gach Gael Sawalia nu haar lar. St. Patrick's Day is a special day, a day when no matter where in the world we are, we celebrate our heritage and culture. So let me begin by wishing you all a happy St. Patrick's Day, to our 70 million strong diaspora and our many friends across the globe. This has been a difficult year for our Irish community abroad. Many of you have lost loved ones. You have been unable to spend time with family and friends. You have missed Christmas, birthdays, weddings, and sadly, even funerals. I want in particular to acknowledge and thank the many Irish who have helped lead the fight against COVID-19, our dedicated health workers at home, but also the many Irish doctors and nurses, research scientists and public health officials around the world. Many of you have put yourselves and your families at risk so that others might be safe. But now, at last, we can look forward to better days. St. Patrick's Day is our day, but that doesn't mean it is only for us. St. Patrick's Day is an open-hearted invitation to a global expression of community. It's a day that gives us a unique opportunity to speak to the world about who we are and how we can contribute to the well-being of humanity. There is, I believe, an ambition that we all now share, that we will learn from what has happened, and that our responses will reflect both our interconnectedness and our interdependence. Just as the pandemic has brought out the best in us, we can use the same instincts to shape the future, bringing new meaning and values to our lives and to our role in the world. We are Irish, but we are also global citizens. COVID-19 has reminded us that we need global solutions and international cooperation for global challenges, that no nation, large or small, can meet these challenges on their own. St. Patrick's Day is an opportunity for us, this year especially, to express that sense of solidarity. Ireland is an open country, an outward-facing place. Irish people have always sought to make a contribution wherever they have gone. The same wish to serve inspires us now. We will work with partners around the world to overcome the dreadful pandemic and to support economic and social recovery. In doing so, we will work to make sure that nobody, especially the poorest parts of the world, gets left behind. We've taken up a seat on the UN Security Council for the next 2 years, and we will use that position to work for peace and security throughout the world to the very best of our ability. We will continue to reach out a hand of friendship and hopefully, when we can, to welcome people back to Ireland, including those of you that have been unable to visit in recent times. As Irish people down the ages have done, we will try to make a difference every day, no more so than here on our island. As we approach the centenary of the foundation of our state, building on the achievement of the Good Friday Agreement, we will work through our Shared Island initiative to underpin peace and to advance the cause of reconciliation, shaping a better future for all the people. Our history, our culture, our values and our experience place us in a position to do great good in the world. There is an Irish saying, "Is ar sca a Chaila a bharan nadini." We live in each other's shadow. It speaks to our sense of interdependence, of community and solidarity. Let that be our message on this special day for the global Irish. And so to conclude, we are thinking of you all today as you celebrate throughout the world. We are looking forward to welcoming you all home soon. Until then, Ver bua, benacht, agus Céad Míle maithagah go léir.
Banachtaí na Féile Pádraig. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I know this is not how we all thought we'd be celebrating today, but it's so important that we come together in these difficult times. Every year, Canadians join all of you in Ireland and around the world to mark this special day. We march in parades, we wear our favourite green outfits, maybe have a Guinness or two, and we recognise the contributions that Irish Canadians have made and continue to make in our communities. Irish culture and heritage has long been a part of our Canadian fabric. Thomas D'Arcy McGee, one of our founding fathers, emigrated from Ireland. And since then, millions of Irish people have found a home here in Canada, helping us become the diverse and inclusive country we know and love. But today is also a time for us to celebrate the strong and special friendship between our two countries. If the past year has taught us anything, it's that we need to lean on our friends in times of difficulty. Alors qu'on fait face aux répercussions de la pandémie de COVID-19, on va continuer de renforcer notre amitié avec l'Irlande. Et on va travailler ensemble pour relever les plus grands défis de notre époque. My friends, we will get through this together. Better days are ahead, and that's worth celebrating. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone.
It's a great pleasure for me now to introduce our cultural section. Irish culture has been a huge part of our identity. It sustained us in difficult times. It helped shape our own society. And Irish immigrants took that culture with them around the world. It took the music, it took the poetry, it took dance. It influenced culture around the world too. It's been a great two-way process. We see great examples of that here in Canada, from Nova Scotia, Newfoundland, all the way across Canada, where you have Canadian versions of Irish culture. And we're going to get some real Irish culture from Dublin now, music, dance and literature, and I hope you enjoy it.
Classic and contemporary Irish voices combined for this enchanting performance of Clannad's seminal In a Lifetime, as Moya Brennan duets with Denise Chaila, who reprises the lines sung by Bono on the original. Lisa Hannigan and Loah's voices entwine around one another with bewitching harmonies in the spirit-lifting performance from the National Gallery of Ireland of Lisa's song Undertow.
I wanna swim in your current, carry me out up and away. I wanna float on every word you say. Want to be underneath your weather, every cloud and ray of sun. I wanna float in between everyone, in between everyone. I wanna sit down like a stone. You never lost me, you never broke. I wanna be adrift on your radio. Oh, take me under, take me home. sudden, every wave and undertow, I wanna float everywhere I go. Everywhere I go, everywhere I go, everywhere I go. I wanna sit down like a stone. You never lost me, you never broke. I wanna be adrift on your radio. Oh, take me under, take me home. I wanna sit down like a stone. You never lost me, you never broke. I wanna be adrift on your radio. Oh, take me under, take me home. I wanna float down like a stone. I wanna float, never broke. I wanna float your radio. I wanna float, take me home.
For this special performance of their song Dynamite, the enchanting harmonies of Saint Sisters Gemma Doherty and Morgan McIntyre are accompanied by musicians from Crash Ensemble in the glorious setting of Derry's Guildhall.
I guess it's time we talked about the funny way you move your mouth when you look at me. I guess I always knew, but then a part of me was crying when you said, okay, let's talk. Darling, what did you expect? My lover hasn't noticed yet what's happening. I don't wanna watch the train, always heavy or no rain, and dynamite. Walk me to the northern end of Capel Street and I'll pretend it's meant to be. Passers-by do not react when you give me a heart attack. I will my best. Never mind what people say, I'll talk to you whatever way I want to. Something about last night is doing something to the light. Let's call it dynamite. Through it all, the narrow
Well, listen, I hope you enjoyed that cultural programme from Ireland to help you celebrate St. Patrick's Day. I'd like to thank a few people. I'd like to thank my team here in Ottawa, our colleagues in Vancouver, particularly my colleagues at headquarters who put all of this together for you. And in a way, it was nice for us to be able to offer this to the Irish community abroad, because very often it's you that are hosting us when we travel for St. Patrick's Day. So have a good evening. Thanks for staying with us. Bannachtí lá féile póric, and happy St. Patrick's Day. Take care.